Hegemony. Hegemony? Hegemony. Matrimony. Hermione?
Hegemony.
Oh, hegemony. What does that even mean? Whoa, text. This is getting trippy. Well, that's gross. Go away. Basically, it just means domination by consent. Here are a few examples.
Spectator sports can be seen as a form of hegemony. Yes, athletes perform to test their limits and compete, but the instant you add an audience, it becomes a matter of putting on a good show. In other words, athletes play to entertain the audience. The success of an athlete hinges heavily on their ability to do this, and it's only a coincidence that having more skill typically makes for a more entertaining event.
Athletes participate in hegemony in a different way. Their coach exercises a great deal of control over them. The coach has the ability to issue commands, which, if the athlete wants to keep their job, they will follow without question. That is to say, the coach has dominance over the players. A good example of hegemony is the system by which humans take care of pets. We feed them, shelter them, clean them, and protect them in exchange for their affection. One could argue that it is the pet who dominates us. We willingly carry out numerous tasks to please them. The reality, however, is that we have a much greater influence over our pets than they do over us. They willingly follow us, beg for our attention, and even perform tricks in hopes that they'll be rewarded, like an intern bringing his boss lunch in hopes of being noticed.
Hello, you've reached Hannah Miller, private investigator and lifelong fighter of the International Communist Conspiracy. How may I help you? Intern!
Yes, sir.
Bring me coffee!
Here you go, sir.
Are you drinking piss?
Sorry, sir.
Bodybuilders consent to a form of hegemony through their profession. They are dominated by society, photographers, magazines, clothing companies, and many more forces. In fact, you could say that they are dominated by themselves, constantly trying to push the boundaries of their appearance. They also participate in the practice by dominating those who aspire to look that way. They serve as an example for what body-conscious individuals aim for. In this way, bodybuilders act as middlemen, directing the influence of magazine and clothing companies to consumers. Another classic example of hegemony is the server at a restaurant. Your server does everything in their power to make sure you enjoy your meal so that you may leave them a decent tip. None of their actions truly guarantee a tip, but they do them anyway. They are truly at your mercy.
So how does that make you feel?
I just feel bad dominating all these women. Wish there was something I could do about it.
That's not what I meant.
Where do you see examples of hegemony in your life? Why are you just staring at the screen? You're really weird. Find something better to do. This is getting creepy. Seriously, stop it. That's it. I'm leaving.